Hey there beautiful people, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and for today's video I have a new swatch and review by Holo Taco. This is actually their Halloween collection, which is a nice like nameplay on Halloween. Of course, I do know I'm a little late. It will be November 2nd when this video will go up, but that is just because I don't upload on Fridays anymore. I usually upload my full-length videos on Sunday, so yeah, that's why it's a little later than Halloween itself, but I figured a lot of people will still be celebrating this weekend or next weekend, depending on what parties they go to and if they even celebrate at all. But yeah, I got this collection, I think it was like $80. It was a little bit discounted because it was like the full pack, the full collection. If you do decide on getting these polishes separately, they are a little bit more expensive. I did notice a slight rise in the prices of the polishes by Holo Taco. I think it's just because pigments and such are just getting really expensive as well. So yeah, keep that in mind. They are not inexpensive. They are actually quite pricey. So if you don't have a lot of like free money, or at least to spend on nail polishes, I would suggest to look into other brands for maybe something similar. But I have to say I did really like this collection, even though it is pricey and shipping costs and taxes are insane. But I just really wanted to keep my collection complete, and Halloween is one of my favorite holidays anyway. It's in October. I'm on October baby myself, and yeah, I just really couldn't resist getting this collection. And there are some really beautiful colors in here, and I'm already swatching the first one, which is called So Toxic. And So Toxic is kind of like a jelly formula, but there is a lot of pigment in there, which I really didn't expect. It is so bright, by the way. It reminds me of like toxic slime, or like a bright green highlighter, like one of those like markers. I think it's really cool. It is perfect for a Halloween collection. It is actually quite opaque within just 2 coats, which was something that I was quite surprised with, because I do think this is a jelly formula. So if you do like your colors to be more opaque, like I personally do, just apply 2, maybe even 3 coats to make it completely opaque. Oh, and for the record, my thumbnail is really short at the moment. I actually had to cut down my nails, like all of them, after recording this video, so the next videos I will have way shorter nails, kind of like the length of my thumb in this video, because I had a nail break. I actually had 2 nail breaks on my right hand, and then I was like, okay, that's it, I'm gonna shorten them all and just be done with it. So that's just a little extra information. Also, I didn't have any gel polish overlay anymore on my thumb either. I had already removed it when I had to shorten it. So yeah, that's just a little extra info. The next color I'm already swatching the first coat of, and I will add a second, is called just Vamping. It is a very dark purple. In the bottle it looks almost black, but I really like this shade. It also gives me a little bit of like a jelly formula effect, so it isn't completely opaque within 2 coats, but it really wasn't bad either. I don't hate it. One thing I do want to mention is that if you're going to use this color on your own natural nails and you don't have a gel polish overlay, definitely use a good base coat, because this one will stain the crap out of your nails. Like, I kid you not. I removed it like just a minute after applying the swatch, and I felt like my nail was already starting to like discolor a little bit, so I really scrubbed off all of the pigment as good as I could possibly do, to prevent any discoloration and staining. So yeah, use a good base coat. Same goes for this next one, by the way, which is called Thirst Trap. It is so stunning though. It is definitely one of my favorite colors from this collection. There's another one in here with like really cute like glittery tinsel foil wrap looking flakes in there, which is definitely my favorite, but this one is, oh, it comes really close. I do feel like this would be perfect for the holiday season as well, like Christmas, stuff like that, but it is a little bit more of an orangey red, more of like a blood red, compared to Christmassy reds being more blue toned, if you know what I mean, a little bit more cool toned. This one feels a little warmer, but just look at the shimmer in there. Oh, this is gorgeous. It really speaks to my heart, if you know what I mean. It is completely opaque within 2 coats. I think if you'd apply just one thicker layer, you'd be good to go with just 1 coat as well. These polishes do dry pretty fast, especially the ones with a lot of like glitter or shimmer or stuff like that in there. They dry really fast by Holo Taco, which is something that I love, because not everyone has a ton of time to sit down and paint their nails, you know. Especially me, being a mom of 2 really small boys, like 2 under 2, I need all the time I can get, you know, during the day. So if I do have like 10 minutes, this just being babyless, being like having no babies in my arms, Holo Taco polishes are the way to go. They just dry really, really fast. The next color is called Dead Serious, and I actually thought that this one was a thermal while I was applying it, because it looks kind of gritty. I don't know. It was just something about the like structure, or not structure, the texture in this polish, that I was like, this might be thermal, but it actually wasn't. Also, my hands were really, really cold, so the thermal effect, it wouldn't even show up. It didn't show up really for the thermal polish that is actually in this collection. But Dead Serious is actually a really dark vampy kind of color. It does have like a multi-chrome shift to it, but it was really hard to capture it on camera. I do feel like this polish looks really beautiful in the bottle. You can definitely see the entire color range, like the shift in there, but on the nail I was really struggling to actually see it in person as well. I saw mostly like the dark beige shade and a little bit of coppery red, but like the green and such that you actually see in the bottle, I didn't see that on my nails at all. I don't know if I had to maybe apply an extra layer, but I don't know. I felt like, or at least I hoped, that the polish would be more shifty on the nails as well. Then my favorite of this collection is called Trick or Trash. I think this one is actually based upon candy wrappers, and it definitely shows. I think it's really cute, super colorful, super like shiny, not really glittery. It's more of like a metallic-y flakiness that's in this polish. It actually has a very smoky, dark grayish kind of base. It isn't like a pure black, but that does mean that it is still a little sheer. Even with 2 coats, I felt like I could have had to add a 3rd layer to make it completely opaque, or to make it like dark enough. But if you don't have time to do so, just apply an opaque black like regular nail polish underneath, and then go on top with this one, and you're good to go. You know, just take the black by Catrice Cosmetics, for example, which is super opaque. I think that was a 1-coater, or the Essence Cosmetics one is a 1-coater as well, and just apply this one, and yeah, I don't know, it's really, really pretty. I really love the color range in this. Once again, this polish I feel like is really, really perfect for the holiday season as well, especially if you want to do like nail art stuff, maybe like create some Christmas baubles on your nails or something. Use this polish, please. Let me know if you're going to do so. I'm not quite sure if I have enough time on my hands to do like a new winter nail art week, which I usually did during the holiday season. But yeah, let me know if you are going to use that polish that way. Then the 6th and final color is called Simply Deceased, and this one was actually the thermal. As I mentioned, my hands, especially my fingers, were super cold while recording this video. I actually didn't know on forehand that there was a thermal in here. I didn't read about this collection at all before even ordering it. I was just like, oh, it looks fun and it's Halloween related, so I want it. you know. But it is a very, very beautiful color. It actually turns more red if you have warm nails, so you would have like a bright red with beautiful flaky nail bed, and then the edge is more, as you can see right here, that very dark, almost black, with the same, of course, flakies in there. On my finger, it just stayed mostly the darker shade. Within the first coat you could actually see it being a little bit more reddish and really turning a little bit more bright, but definitely check out the swatches on holotaco.com itself if you want to see like the full effect, if you're actually warm-blooded and not cold as ice like I was while recording this video. But yeah, this was the entire new video already. I really hope you liked it. Let me know what you think about this collection. Did you get it yourself? Are you planning on getting like some separate bottles, maybe even? I did know or see that there was a new glow in the dark polish as well. I didn't get that because I don't have a lot of use for it, or at least at the moment. But yeah, let me know what you think about this collection. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you next time.